guarding him again, or guarding Ja, is very similar to how D Rose was, which is how quick his ability to change directions, move his body in the air.
Ja Morant, I'm saying this right now, he's gonna be an MVP in this league.
Whoa.
No, he's gonna be an MVP in this league, and he's gonna be arguably the best player in the game. I am saying that. I'm going on the record to say that right now.
Man, if I were to tell you that Ja Morant and Grizzlies, they'll never touch a Western Conference Finals, NBA Finals, or that they'll even think about even trading him, bro, like, you would look at me crazy. And Ja was most improved player of the year, first time All-Star. It was like in 2022, Ja Morant had the NBA in a chokehold. He was the future, bro, after LeBron and them was gone. If we fast forward a couple years, Ja Morant has had over 20.5 gun gestures, like over 10.5 suspensions, over 30.5 injuries.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
But all jokes aside, it's been ups and downs since 2023 for Ja Morant.
What went wrong to you today?
Go ask the coaching staff.
Do you feel like, there was anything you could do differently, I guess?
You ask them. According to them, probably don't play me, honestly. That's what basically the message was after. So.
It's not just the incidents with the guns, the suspensions. It's also the coaching, too. Ja Morant spams and runs a pick and roll heavy, and that's what Taylor Jenkins was running with him the whole time until the later in the 2024-25 season. The offense changed quite bit, and I mean a quite bit, where it took the ball out of Ja Morant's hands a lot and started playing, a lot of guys more and put the ball more in Desmond Bane's hands. With Ja Morant wasn't really enjoying the new play style because, like I said, it took the ball out of his hands and more in Desmond Bane's hands and everyone else's, and it wasn't in his favor in his play style, which I never really understood because it's like, why would you try and make your star franchise player unhappy? Which Ja Morant didn't like, so it led to Taylor Jenkins getting fired, and they brought in a new coach. And then you bring in the interim head coach in for Taylor Jenkins, but still, Ja Morant is still having issues with this new coach. And one of the reasons is because this coach, his rotation is 5 minutes on, 3 minutes off, such and such. Like, where Ja Morant, it seems like he wants more of control of his minutes and he just wants more control of everything on his team. And you could just tell the relationship between him and his coach, it affects his numbers, and I mean a lot. The relationship and the play style has affected a lot, like 23 points in 19, and his assist has gone up. Yeah, you could just tell that's not in Ja Morant's favor. And all that has led to Ja Morant wanting to be out. But let's be real here. Let's put the bias to the side, because I'm not Ja Morant's not my favorite player, but I'm definitely a fan of his game. But let's be honest here, man. Ja Morant, yes, the dunks and, the flashiness, twitchy lips, him jumping out the gym, like, it's fun to watch, yes. But that play style doesn't last long. This is a player who we used to love to compare, Ja Morant's best season with. Prime Derrick Rose, MVP Derrick Rose. Same play style, around the same height, same size. But man, these injuries, they catch up. And this is only later in his career. This is after the ACL and everything. And as time goes on, this type of play style, it gets easier for the defense to read. And if we're going to be honest, Ja Morant hasn't really developed his game much since 2022, 2023. So this is why we're seeing the numbers that he's been putting up. With his numbers keep decreasing and decreasing and decreasing, it's looking bad.
Around the league as you're studying and say, we're going to have to run through them.
Celtics.
No one in the West.
Nah, I'm fine in the West.
Man, it's like Ja Morant really jinxed it, talking about I'm fine in the West. After that comment, they never been the same, and they lost in the first round of LeBron and AD that year. And it's like they got worse ever since this series against the Lakers. While the rest of the West, they got way better. And it's like, I feel like they peaked in 2022. And when I look back at it, I feel like that man, Dillon Brooks, he deserves a lot of credit from the Memphis days. I mean, yeah, you should talk trash to LeBron, all the stars, even though he got cooked. But this man was literally like their best perimeter defender, the heart and soul of the team. Guys like that aren't easy to replace, and that's what a lot of people didn't understand at that time. This is the record when they had Dillon Brooks, 51-31, second seed, back-to-back years. Then the following season, in the 2020-24 season, the Grizzlies end up with a 13th seed. Couldn't even win 30 games. And yes, the Grizzlies, they were hurt a lot that season and lost key players. Not just Dillon Brooks. Ty Jones was a big loss. So it just sucks to see that people really thought Dillon Brooks was the problem. But then, as soon as he left, they couldn't even make the play-in. But the main problem with the Grizzlies and Ja Morant so far, in the 6-7 years that Ja has been with the Grizzlies, it's just mainly just been the injuries. I mean, it's not just Ja Morant, it's the whole team. Something very interesting I found out when I'm comparing Ja Morant to the rest of his draft class. Here goes the players in his draft class that have played the most games. You got Trey Mann, Kobe White, Jordan Poole, and Alexander Walker, PJ Washington, Keldon, and such and such. Like, there's multiple players I see on this list who have no type of jersey sales, have played more games than Ja Morant. That's not good. And it's sad that I have to say I'm not surprised. It's his play style. He relies on his athletic ability a lot. And Ja Morant, 3-point percentage, his shooting has gotten worse. This season, he's putting up 24% from the three. Season before, 30% from the three. And then 2024, the year after they were really good, went to the playoffs and everything, 28% from the three. This was all the injuries, that season. I really don't want to admit it and say that he peaked in his 3rd or 4th year, because he's just one of my favorite players to watch. He's one of the more exciting young players in this league. I think he still has potential to be a very great player in this league, just not what we expect him to be, the face of the league, one of the best players in the league and future MVP, all that, first ballot Hall of Fame will have. But one thing I'll say is, when you're young and you're constantly getting hurt, it's very hard to develop your game. And don't worry, Ja Morant is still one of my favorite players to watch. I still want to see the man thrive in this league. I still think he's a great player. But first of all, man, he's just immature. He haven't developed his game much, his shot. So I don't think it's going to be that easy for a team to just, really accept him and trade for him. But I really wish the best for him, man, honestly. And you guys let me know where you guys think Ja Morant will go in the comment section, and how you feel about Ja Morant. And let me know what you guys want to see in the next video. And man, it's your boy Cody, and I'm out. Make sure you drop a like, hit that subscribe button, and I'm out, man. Peace.